A man's family is in Puerto Rico. He's trying to get them to Omaha to start a new life after the hurricane ruined their home. Joel Ortiz's two sons live in Hatillo, Puerto Rico, with his ex-wife and her husband. The hurricane destroyed their two-story home, ultimately leaving the family of five without a place to live. They are temporarily living with relatives on the island, but Ortiz says the entire island is a mess. His mission now is to relocate his family to Omaha because necessities in Puerto Rico are extremely limited.
I'll bend over backwards to help them. They are my family. But there's only so much I can do. And moving anywhere is expensive. That's something that we all know. The cost of airfare is going to probably be $2,000 for the five of them.
Ortiz started a GoFundMe account to help cover the cost of airfare, initial lodging, and basic furniture.
Hurricane Maria left Puerto Rico in pieces. Destruction hit hard. The entire island is without power and many are without water. Nebraskans came together to support Houston and Florida. Now a local organization is asking you to support Puerto Rico as well. 3 News Now reporter Andrea Braswell spoke with Nebraska for Puerto Rico. She joins us now live with more. Andrea?
Guys, there are at least 900 Puerto Ricans living in Nebraska. Many of them have family and friends that are still on the island. Tonight, they're asking everyone to show some support. Hurricane Maria ripped through Puerto Rico, flooding roads, crushing buildings, and crippling communication.
It's really bad. It's devastating.
People that live fairly close but can't even see each other because of the road conditions and the whole devastation.
I already accounted for.
Nebraskans with family and friends there say, without a doubt, the island is in desperate need.
We have a group of friends here in Nebraska that have relatives on the island that we have not been able to get a hold of still to this day.
Because of this, they came together to form Nebraska for Puerto Rico.
The lack of food, the lack of energy, the lack of communication, the lack of water to drink made us stand up here in Nebraska.
The organization is collaborating with groups on the East Coast to get these items on a plane and to the island.
Some specific items would be batteries, flashlights, diapers, water. These are all items that we're looking to get into containers and out to the island as soon as possible.
But it won't be easy.
Nebraska is in the center of the United States. Puerto Rico is in the center of the Caribbean. It's probably going to cost us, but we're going to take the chance.
Either way, they say they'll make it happen and are asking Nebraskans to help donate.
Our people there need help just like we need help in Houston, just like we need help in Miami. The hurricane, it was devastating to the island.
And here's how you can help. Go to Nebraska for Puerto Rico on Facebook. There you will find a list of donation drop-off spots. In studio, Andrea Braswell, 3 News Now.
Relief is coming to Puerto Rico, where people have become desperate for food and drinking water. U.S. Marines have a filtration system in place that converts salt water into clean, drinkable water. Meanwhile, many others boarded cruise ships headed to the U.S. Some say they're never going back. Leaders in Puerto Rico have been calling on the Trump administration to do more to help the people who live there.
This is a story of a devastation that continues to worsen, because people are not getting food and water. If I could scream it a lot more louder.
President Trump says he'll be working with Puerto Rico on ways to fund the massive rebuild effort. He'll tour the devastation on the island next week.
Omaha